Indiana Jones may lose more money than The Flash as summer now lags behind 2022. Now, this is a couple of days old. I did look into, so the Monday numbers, the first Monday for The Flash was, I think, 7 million. And the first Monday for Indiana Jones, I believe, what did he say, 11 or 12 million, something like that. So that's
It's
obviously
pathetically bad.
it's still bad. It might be a little more, actually. Either way, the fact that Indiana Jones is in this position, it says so much about Hollywood and Lucasfilm and everything. Indy was 11, Flash was 6.8. Okay, so those are the first Mondays right there. 6.8 for the Flash, 11 million for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Not good at all. Did it almost double Flash's Monday? Yes, that's still not good at all. Is this finally it for, like, is Indiana Jones the bridge too far? Is this the one that they have finally overstepped to where people are now waking up to the realities that, hey, maybe all these YouTubers aren't just angry YouTubers grifting for clicks. Maybe they're actually onto something, since they've been talking about this since 2017. Maybe they actually know what they're talking about. Well, we do know what we're talking about because we're just fans. That's all we are, as fans. And fans are always going to know what they're talking about. It doesn't mean that each and every fan is 100% right. But when the fandom in general is arguing and complaining and has been upset about something for years, there's probably something to that. I don't remember any hate campaigns against Cobra Kai. I don't remember any hate campaigns against the Guardians, trilogy. I don't remember any hate campaigns against Top Gun Maverick. I don't remember any of that. Probably because those were well received and people liked them, generally speaking. It doesn't mean every single person liked them, but when fans are consistently complaining and checking out of something for years and years and years, there's probably something to that. So again, Jay, as our resident Indiana Jones fan here, how bad is this movie? Is it a bridge too far? Is this the final straw? Is this the line that has been drawn? Is this the breaking point?
I would hope so, because never in my lifetime would you ever associate the term Indiana Jones and failure. We talk about the Crystal Skull being like, oh man, that movie was bad. There's only 3 Indiana Jones films. Totally agree with all those. But again, still at the end of the day, Crystal Skull still made money. It actually made a lot of money, and it was just a bad film. It wasn't the Last Jedi franchise killer, but this, to have hanging on your mantle the biggest bomb in Lucasfilm history and possible the biggest bomb in Disney movie history,
Movie
with
history.
a Indiana Jones name on it, that is unbelievable, and that's unexcusable. I mean, you can't tell me that the people over there are like, okay, that's something we didn't want, in our record books, like, to have that associated with an Indiana Jones franchise. If they made like this massive expensive movie with a character that nobody knows, the movie was horrifically terrible, maybe Rey Skywalker movie, and it bombed like that, then we'd all be like, yeah, we all saw that coming. But this is, there's gotta be something. I've always said that, and Jeremy, you've said the same thing. It's like, if change does come to Lucasfilm, I don't think it probably might not be a change for the better. They literally are gonna have to sit down and say, how do we make money with Lucasfilm? Because I have no idea how Lucasfilm, part of Disney, is making any money. They were hoping, broken record here, but we've been saying this for a while, like you said, they were hoping that Star Wars hotel would make money. Well, that's being bulldozed less than a year. The Disney Plus, it was Star Wars that was supposed to save Disney Plus and keep people there. And, it's not us. Variety and all these people are saying, man, when Mando season 3 came on, everybody left Disney Plus. They didn't even care to watch the rest of the season. I think it got to Jack Black and Lizzo, and people were like, yep,
Done.
I'm out. There's no point in me watching this show. They have Ahsoka coming up with less Disney Plus subscribers. They're advertising that as the most female-centric of all the Star Wars. And then you got Acolyte coming up, where it's like, we're going to break new grounds with a transgender person in Star Wars. It's like, this is how they advertise the show. They don't advertise it as, hey, maybe it might be a good story that everybody will want. And it's like, eventually, someone on the board of directors is going to say, we are losing a crap ton of money here. Something's got to change. So again, will the change be positive? Probably not. Will Kathleen Kennedy, we'll wake up one day and see a headline that she was fired? probably not. She has way too many roots in Hollywood. I agree with your assessment,
But
Jeremy, that she'll be given a golden clock and
But
sent on.
you've got an update that we're going to talk about a little bit later that I
Yeah,
think is directly tied to this.
yeah,
And again, this is news that a lot of channels in our sphere are not talking about. And it's not because it's just that they don't follow the dynamic of it, but it's the theme parks. Some really bad news for Disney on the theme
yeah.
park front. And again, that's where you find out how bad it is when the theme parks are being impacted. And again, I think it's a direct tie to all of this. When you have all of these theme parks that Disney has, and the main one, the Standard, is struggling, that to me that's the ground zero for their success right there. And if that's hurting, everything is hurting.